In this video, we're going to talk about DePIN, the new emerging narrative, Decentralized Physical Infrastructure. This is very similar to RWA, real-world assets. I'm going to explain the difference as well as show you a bunch of projects in this emerging category because this is gaining momentum. Of course, nothing here is financial advice, purely educational content, so keep that in mind. Crypto is risky and you should be careful. So let's get started with DePIN. So basically the difference between decentralized physical infrastructure, DePIN, and RWA real-world assets is that DePIN is about using existing infrastructure or bringing new infrastructure, physical devices, and use them in a decentralized way or to bring more decentralized future, while RWA is all about tokenizing existing assets in the real world. So there's a little bit of overlap, but not very large. I'm going to show you two examples which will make it clear what DePIN is all about. The examples that I really like and I find them cool. Of course, this is not any kind of recommendation for buying the tokens. Those projects are very early on in their journey. So one of them is Hivemapper, and basically they want to have better Google Maps with people that are basically recording what's happening around the world. But you have these cameras coming from the Hivemapper, and you can earn tokens by recording on the dashcam that you install in your car, in your bike, or your other kind of a thing that you're driving. So this is one cool thing. Another, as you can see, this is the dash cam that they have. The basic one costs $300. They have also like super dash cam for $650 as well, which is sold out. But basically they have this kind of a like GoPro device that you can use to record whatever is happening on the roads, and basically this is useful, for example, to make additional income. For example, if you are an Uber driver using one of the apps to actually drive people around, to drive food around, this might be super cool. Delivery drivers or any driver that drives quite a lot, this might be a device for you to actually earn additional money. So you're basically mining while you're driving. Really cool motto here. I invented it just like in this second, but they should definitely embrace it. And another thing that I really like about this narrative is Get Grass. So they also starting and basically trying to use unused network resources. So basically you'll be able to connect to the networks of others, so you don't have to pay. In the ideal world, you don't have to pay for your Wi-Fi. You can connect to the Wi-Fi of your neighbor if he has enough of the bandwidth, and you can through Grass, you can basically get connected without having to compromise your identity. It's all private, and they basically manage to do everything. So it's not like anyone has to share a password with you to access this Wi-Fi. You can just connect through Grass and basically use the network like that. So this is really cool stuff. There are more, definitely more projects that are trying to decentralize Wi-Fi in this way, which means that you'll be able to connect to the Wi-Fi to the internet in a decentralized way, which is truly in the spirit of crypto, where you can access decentralized money in a decentralized way with full privacy, and basically also earn money along the way. Because if you want to commit your resources to the Grass network, you'll be rewarded as well. And they also try to keep it simple in the sense that they don't want to be a burden on your network speed, so they just take a small percentage of your network speed going forward. So those two kind of projects I really like, and they explain well what DePIN is about. I'm going to show you also more projects in this category. So I think that the biggest winner recently was Helium, definitely. This is the biggest project in DePIN category. They also want to decentralize wireless infrastructure. So having this kind of decentralized modem that you can connect to Wi-Fi, and basically again you mine through giving access to others to the Wi-Fi, to the network, which is pretty cool. As you can see here, by deploying a Helium hotspot in your home office or elsewhere in the wild, you can provide your town with wireless network coverage for low power Internet of Things or cellular devices and earn Helium tokens along the way. So this is really cool stuff. You can actually see and start participating. You can go to there's a map that I found that you can look with other devices. It's called DePIN.scan.io. The link will be down below in the description, but basically you can find all the devices in Europe, in America, also in both Americas, Africa, Asia, Australia. You can see all the devices. For now, most of the devices from Helium, as well as other providers here like Iotex, I will mention in a moment, are concentrated either in North America or in Europe, as you can see here by the example. Now, going back to the other projects, so I've mentioned Helium, and also what I wanted to mention is Iotex, which is building pretty much the similar stuff, which is also trying to decentralize connection with different devices, and being able to basically connect to the internet or connect with other devices easily in a decentralized way. So Iotex is another example of this kind of project, and we also have Holo host, which is trying to build a better web and having distributed marketplace for cloud hosting. So they're more going to the cloud and basically allowing you to share your storage. So storage sharing in this category, probably the biggest is Filecoin, which was in a decentralized storage category for many years right now, but I guess some of that is shifting to DePIN right now. So Filecoin is trying to also decentralize storage like Holo host. Others on the list that we have here is, for example, SIA, which is also trying to decentralize data storage. So they're just thinking about the data storage itself. And basically this works that you gain tokens if you can rent your storage space. So you basically rent your space and store your data on the SIA network. This way you can earn money. On the other hand, if you want to access to decentralized storage, you can use it. You can use the storage from SIA, and the idea behind it is that you'll be able to first of all have it secured, and on top of that, you will have it's cheaper than if you were to use, for example, Google, Microsoft, or other providers, which is really cool. Here you will have a marketplace for decentralized storage. Finally, on my list, I have Flux, which is basically also building a decentralized cloud, but also a bunch of other applications that you can use. So they're building this Flux cloud in a decentralized way, which is really cool. And also I have on my list Pocket Network, which is also building this time more of a base layer for connection to the Web3, and you can join in by using the RPC to connect. So altogether, this is the DePIN in a nutshell. This is only starting right now. I'm very excited. I wanted to test some of the devices, for example, those dash cams, or maybe the Wi-Fi connection, to tell you more about how it's happening and what you can do with it. Definitely check it out in your town. You probably can connect to the Wi-Fi if you're living in the US or Canada or Europe. You probably can connect to some of the Wi-Fi already, or you can get a camera, which is pretty exciting. But definitely more stuff is coming along the way, because decentralizing access to the internet, decentralizing storage, decentralizing cloud is really important, and this will be part of the crypto for the months to come probably. So I'm going to keep an eye on this new emerging narrative and notice all the projects here on the channel. So don't forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video.